The air was thick with humidity the day Ao stepped off the rusted bus into Aichken, a forgotten village cradled by endless savanna and shadowed forests. His city boots sank slightly into the red earth as children paused mid-play, eyes wide. Word had already spread. The bloodline has returned. He had come to bury his mother. In life, she had kept him far from Aichken, raising him in Lagos with concrete dreams and glass ambitions. But her dying wish, scribbled shakily on hospital linen, was clear. Take me home. Do not forget the Baobab. Ao didn't understand it. He barely remembered the tree. But now, standing before it, a massive, gnarled Baobab towering like a stone god over the village square, he felt it. Something old. Its bark was blackened in parts. Deep gouges marred its side, like old claw marks. A drip of thick, reddish sap oozed from one crack. Ao leaned in. "Don't touch it," came a voice. Elder Mama Nia, the village's spiritual keeper, emerged in her indigo wrap, cowrie necklace clicking. That tree remembers. It watches. It waits. She lit a stick of cola bark and waved it before the trunk. "You are his blood. The curse still breathes in you." Ao scoffed, stepping back. That night, he dreamt of drums, of roots wrapping around his body, of eyes, serpent eyes, burning beneath the soil, and a voice whispered in you. The blood betrayed the blood. Now the blood must pay. Days passed and Ao grew restless. The villagers kept their distance. Children crossed themselves when he walked by. Even the animals were off. Dogs howled at dusk. Chickens laid rotten eggs. He spent hours under the Baobab, staring at it. And one day, curiosity cracked open tradition. He dug at its base, clearing weeds. He found a shard of snakeskin, long, glossy, and fossilized, buried deep in the roots. That night, the skies cracked open with a storm. Lightning danced unnaturally. Thunder pulsed like war drums. And people began falling ill. Crops wilted. Wells turned sour. Ao woke up choking in the dark, his throat dry, his sheets soaked in sweat. In the mirror, his eyes flickered gold for a moment. He began seeing visions, a man in a red robe kneeling before the Baobab, blood pouring from his wrists. "Forgive me," the ancestor cried. "I gave you for power. Forgive me." Elder Mama Nia summoned him the next day. She opened a gourd of black oil and drew symbols on the floor of her hut. "You have awakened Obesai Njoka, our ancestor, our guardian, and our curse." She told the story. Generations ago, the village was at war with invaders. A priest warrior named Obesai Njoka, great-grandfather to Ao's line, was given sacred power by the spirits to protect the village. But he broke his vow. He traded ancestral secrets to the enemy in exchange for wealth and spared blood. The spirits cursed him. His soul became a serpent, bound beneath the Baobab. Forever watching, forever waiting. The curse passed through his bloodline. Every few generations, it reawakened when a descendant forgot their roots. Ao, the skeptic. Ao, who desecrated the Baobab. Now the village would suffer again. The villagers demanded Ao leave. But Elder Nia shook her head. He must stay. He must finish what Obesai could not. So on the night of the black moon, the village gathered, masked, silent, surrounding the Baobab. Drummers beat slowly, like a heartbeat. Ao, now clad in ritual cloth, stepped into the ring of fire. The Baobab's trunk pulsed. The roots writhed. A crack split the ground, and from it slithered a golden-scaled serpent, eyes glowing with ancestral pain. Obesai Njoka spoke through thunder. "You carry my blood. Will you run like I did? Or will you stand and break what I could not?" Ao dropped to his knees. I was raised in silence. I never knew our truth, but I will carry it now." He took out a small blade and cut his palm, letting his blood drip into the soil. "Take this offering. End with me what you began." The serpent hissed. The wind stopped. The Baobab shuddered. Then, silence. A single leaf floated down. The sap stopped bleeding. The tree stood still once more. Months passed. The crops returned. The air lightened. Ao stayed in Aijken, tending a small school, teaching the young about their ancestors, not in fear, but in reverence. He visited the Baobab often. Sometimes it whispered. Sometimes it wept. But never again did it bleed. They say that when you pass under the tree, the wind speaks a new name. Ao, the restorer. And deep in the roots, a serpent sleeps, not in rage, but in peace. The past does not die, it watches. But the brave do not run from it. They kneel, they face it, and they rise.